What's up, everybody? Okay, clearly you see this is a completely different type of video, alright? And when I said I wanted to do lore for my characters, the reason why I couldn't do it like, you know, on some random morning is because I knew that it was going to be a very different type of video. And as you can see, it's just that. Okay, so essentially what I'm going to be doing is it's a new breed of video altogether. Okay, it's going to be me drawing. I used to draw all the time when I was younger. It's been it's been a while since I guess I've drawn anything, but I wanted to, I guess, get back into it. And the way I'm going to get back into it is through drawing my character. It's the lore video or whatever, so I'm going to be drawing my character and then just kind of talking about the lore as it goes through. So we got two cameras going. We got my phone camera right here, as you guys can see, and then there's obviously the camera of yours truly. But anyways, without further ado, today we're gonna start out with drawing X. X is I felt like X would be a good place to start just because he's kind of like he's a more simple looking character. He doesn't have a lot of hair. He's just like, you know, I think I can get back into it with X, and then, you know, from there I can draw the other people. Drop a like if you haven't already for this new series, and I don't know, wish me luck. Let's go. Dang, my camera's gonna die.
Alright, if it wasn't obvious already, this is a nerd alert, alright? This is real life over here. People see me and they're like, I'm actually a nerd. Okay, anyways, let's get this started. The warrior, the killer, X. X was a being who was created long, long ago by a god of destruction and a Kaioshin from Universe 13 to uphold the duty of executing any mortal who would defy a god. In fact, this is where his name, or nickname, X, derives from, the executioner for the gods. Execution in this universe and on a god scale is obviously far different than what you would casually see in your day-to-day on Earth, for example. There is no electric chair or hanging, there is simply X, utilized for any offenses or threats considered serious enough by the gods. It wasn't long before the entire universe knew of and even feared X. After some years, X was synonymous with death. To many, he was just considered a myth, almost like the Grim Reaper, heard of for the most part in tall tales and folklore. Obviously, if somebody actually did encounter X, they weren't really around to tell about it. However, X was very real, and for many years disposed of some of the most powerful warriors and leaders throughout Universe 13. These warriors would simply be found mysteriously dead, and no one would know how they could have possibly fallen or have been defeated. The final execution assignment that was given to X by the gods was for a pink-haired Saiyan who concerned the god of destruction after surging with a power even greater than his own in the midst of a battle. Although, shortly after being tasked with this assignment, that Saiyan had escaped Universe 13, fleeing due to not only being hunted by X, but by many others, including his own race. After mysteriously vanishing from the universe, most of the Saiyan's pursuers gave up. Who wouldn't? Years and years passed and the Saiyan was considered simply to be dead, or lost adrift in space. X, however, did not. X was created by deities, solely to complete the task of execution. It is his very nature to know whether or not his target is dead, and X knew that the Saiyan, despite not being in Universe 13, he knew he was alive. X's abilities, appearance, and even mental state evolve into whatever necessary to complete his task. In this case, over the course of years and years, X taught himself multiversal travel, a way to exit the universe to hunt down his target. X continued his pursuit of the Saiyan outside of Universe 13, and it was during this time that Universe 13 was destroyed, meaning anybody who was on the outside of Universe 13 at this time would never return. Zeno had destroyed Universe 13, along with any universe beyond 12. This means X's creator and the ones who gave him a purpose, the gods and Kaioshin, were no more. After this, X lost his purpose. He had never lived for himself. He was only the gods' tool since his emergence. What the gods' will was, when they wanted someone executed, X had the same will. Due to this, X eventually became unstable, and now simply attacks and executes miscellaneous warriors without much understandable reason. Although the trend does seem to be warriors who are high caliber in whichever universe they happen to be in. X eventually did locate and confront the aforementioned Saiyan, X and the Saiyan battled for days on end between universes and through dimensions. The conclusion of this battle is unclear. However, all that is known is following this battle, X and the Saiyan both survived and parted ways. There are two rumors that are believed. Some believe that following this battle, X and the Saiyan became almost acquaintances, essentially gaining respect for one another. It's believed that the Saiyan understood X's thirst for battle as they both had similar genetic makeups. One warrior craved battle, the thrill of a fight, and the other to kill. Also, being the last survivors of Universe 13 might have been something to draw them together. Although on the other side, many believe that this is the quiet before the storm, and there will be another battle, a rematch, and this time there will not be a survivor. Only one warrior will stand. Alright, so that's going to do it for my X drawing and X lore. Obviously, again, this is a completely different type of video, but I'm alright with how the picture came out. I mean, it's my first drawing in a while. There was a lot of mistakes made, but obviously I kind of sped it up for you guys. Didn't get around to coloring this one. I might color others in the future, or I might color this one in the future. Maybe not on video, but then I'll show you guys how it looks all colored in and stuff. But I thought that this was a good place to stop, at least for this video. Obviously my face cam died, so I have to do my little outro here, but drop a like if you enjoyed. Comment, I guess, which character you want to see next of my characters. But don't only comment what character you want to see next. You better comment about this one too, okay? Tell me what you think, alright? I need feedback. First time I did this. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. My name is Deion. I'm known as SeeReax on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
With that, I just have 2 more words to say. Just subscribe.